Had to take off my hat for the sixth vid. The 33 degree Masons would know more about this. My first cup of coffee was like, remember, we had 6 teaspoons of coffee in the filter, and we made 6 cups of coffee in the six pot. And so what do we do? Why I mentioned the 33 degree Masons would know more about this than me. Of course, they have the knowledge. They guided already. When I figured it out, I couldn't stop talking on my last vid because it was breaking news. The 6 teaspoons of coffee with 6 cups of coffee in a personal home pot. Why I mentioned the 33 degree Masons. I had to do another vid because the first cup of coffee, I put like 3 cups in that coffee with the creamer. And the second cup of coffee, I put 3 cups of coffee with the creamer with the 6 teaspoons in the filter of the coffee. And 3 and 3 makes it 3 cups and 3 is 33 with 6 teaspoons of coffee in the filter. So they know more about this than me. Just waiting for somebody to guide me, and give me the knowledge that I need, As far as I know, there's many things to this religion. I know we pray, I see people praying and stuff, but I have my own ideologies and beliefs. I believe he wants me to trust him more. I believe he wants me to depend and rely on him more. And I believe he knows everybody's gifts and everybody's qualities. Of course, he knows it since birth. And I think, you know what I mean? I think he's gonna help me and make me what I'm destined to be and for what I'm good for. Remember, we all have gifts and talents. Some have more, some have less. And he knows what I'm capable of. Yes, I'm a perfectionist. If I want something, I usually do real good at it. So I think he knows I have these gifts, if I want something. So hopefully, he sends some help, I would like to be a master and know exactly what to say, what to do before I meet him, if that's possible. I don't like doing nothing half-ass, I think he knows that. When I want something, I want to do it right. I don't want to fuck up, I got many fears and many worries. What does Jay-Z say in one of his songs? Rumors to Lucifer, I don't know. What does he say? Rumors to Lucifer, I don't know who to trust. So many people have been through these predicaments, and a lot of people might have suffered before they found him. And he made people, at many ages. Some people young, some people in their elder years. I don't name names, but if you study famous people, they all didn't start when they were young. He made many at older ages, and he made some at younger ages. So basically, it's six hope. Anybody can make it. No matter what condition you're in or mind state and what you've been through in your life or what you're worth or what you're capable of, what do they call it? Is hope for anybody. And no matter what you believe in, you got a right to believe in what you believe in. And we believe what we believe in. Our thought processes, and our ideologies. Our ideologies is ours. And you know what I mean. You just gotta if you want to debate or you want to preach what you want to preach, you're allowed. Look at the world. Everybody's doing what the fuck they want. So we have a right to believe what we believe in. And hopefully it takes all our doubts, all our fears, and all our weaknesses. If we give it to him, he'll make a way out for us. So he knows what we're worth. And our frustrations and our anger or any issues that we have, and he could cure us. And so because he's smart. He's sat with, since the day he's been on this earth, He sat with every psychologist, every doctor. He sat with Einstein. He sat with Thomas Jefferson. Who's Thomas Jefferson? The guy that created electricity, or that was a president? I'm not sure. My knowledge is weak on these things. He sat with all your role models, all your heroes. He sits with them. He advances with them. He learns with them. That's how you think he's not that smart. He's a scholar of everything. You know, you think the Pope speaks 32 languages? Come on, dude. One of the popes, to my knowledge, was speaking 32 languages. Could you imagine what? Come on, yo. We're talking about, the king of this world. He was created to own this world since he was placed on this earth. This world is his. But I don't know why I'm going through hardships. Maybe I'm ungrateful. I took a lot of financial losses, physical losses, health losses. I have a lot of doubts, a lot of fears, trust issues as well. But I'm always positive, and I know he's gonna fix my problem. I never gave up. I might have got defeated, conquered, but we all lose, right? You know. You go in the ring, if you lose, right? I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, And soccer matches, basketball, football, baseball. You're not gonna win every match, obviously. So we do lose, sometimes, we get defeated, yes, we lose, you know. It's hard for me to say that, but you know what I mean, or even admit it. Maybe I got pride, but you can't deny it. It's a fact. When you lose, you lose. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday with a friend of mine, I almost got into a little argument with him, but a little bit I lost. You know what I mean? It's not even me. It's like outer spirits, outer forces, like teaching me like you're not gonna win all the time. I was just raised different, I'm learning about these things, or maybe I'm forgetful and I lose my memory at times, You win some, you lose some, So I have a friend, I don't want to name his name, I lost a little bit towards him yesterday. He was mad, I was mad, he reacted towards me in one way. I walked away, and basically he won that, whatever we went through yesterday. Because I couldn't do nothing, I couldn't even argue with him. I couldn't even respond towards what he did. So he humbled me a little bit, meaning that he won that, he's an associate, I know him. He's a neighbor. I know his mom. His sister's very beautiful, and I treat him I treat him, nice. He's a nice guy. He likes me. I think he's understanding. If he's smart, because I'm understanding. I know mind states. I know you're not going to be in a good mood all the time. And friends, family, we should understand these things, And we should try not to call the cops on each other, And we should, because friends, family, and business, you should not do that, Unless it's like weapons and it gets real dangerous and stuff. If the cops get involved, then, let it be. But verbal arguments, or if it gets a little physical, if it's not too serious, cops should not be called, because friends and family and business associates, we don't do that to each other. What kind of friend, what kind of family, or what kind of business associates is that? If you're gonna get the cops involved for an argument, you know what I mean? Come on, dude. What kind of that's not the way to do business. That's. You shouldn't do that, unless 100%. If you really have to get them involved with knives, guns, and stuff, if you have no choice, if the cops get involved, the cops get involved. But friends, family, and business, you don't go around fucking stabbing and killing each other, because that's not friend, that's not a family, that's not business, But if there's trust there and there's love there, and you consider them your friend, you consider them your family, you consider it a business associate. Everybody's being tested, you're being tested, and everybody passes, everybody succeeds, and your pride, anger, and your soul, your heart, and your mind state, and the trust, and your weaknesses and your doubts of your friends, family, and associates is gone, and there's a connection there. There shouldn't be these problems, it's all called a friend or foe, And if somebody loves you, and if you want to call, if they're jealous and they love you, or I don't know what love is actually, they shouldn't hurt you, and they shouldn't take you down, and they should keep you up. And if they see potential in you, they're gonna feel better about themselves, and they're gonna make a tremendous amounts of money. Because people with weak that's became weak-minded and doubted and have fears in them are using like 2% probably of their brain, of their physical stature, or of their knowledge, because their brains are blocked and it's withering and it's fear and doubts. If you have a strong mind state and your weaknesses and everything's conquered, and you're learning how to take losses, and your pride, anger, and frustration and doubts get out of you, hopefully you get more out of it, but you got to be patient, you know what I'm saying? You got to depend on whoever you worship for this to be cured. And hopefully we believe in what we believe in, you believe in what you believe in. We don't fucking knock, you know what I mean, or make fun or question, or you just got to, you know what I mean, ponder, and Rick Ross mentioned in this Freemason song with Jay-Z, he mentioned Freemasons are, to my knowledge, I can't quote him exactly word for word, but he mentioned they're like big thinkers, to my knowledge, in that song, and they're creators, and they created many things, so Rick Ross, if you check out that song Freemason, I can't quote him exactly with Jay-Z, but he knows, of course, because you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He's down with the Kings. Remember, he got that Three Kings song with Dr. Dre and Jay-Z. So Rick Ross is huge, yo. So he's amazing, man. Rick Ross, I'm mesmerized by Rick Ross because I don't know if I mentioned his gift. He came onto the hip hop scene. He came out big. I never seen a hip hop artist. They gave that to him. That's Rick Ross's gift. I don't. Does everybody know that? Nobody knows that. Does anybody analyze what Rick Ross' gift is? Of course, he's talented. He's like one of the hottest rappers. He keeps on dropping albums since he came out, and his songs are just like all thorough, yo. Rick Ross is that nice. But do you know what Rick Ross's gift is? No, hip hop artist got that. You study any hip hop artist, didn't get Rick Ross's gift. Rick Ross came onto the hip hop scene as a king. Who did what Rick Ross did? Who got that gift? Everybody got that gift. Every artist, every star, every athlete, every actor, actress, every sports athlete, business people, McDonald's, Starbucks, Marlboro, Newport. Remember, we've been through this. Oreo, cookies. They all have gifts of being original, and they can't be beat. That's originality makes people big. Protestant Fontaine mentions that with Cardi B in one of his songs. He mentions you're original. Meaning like if you're original, you're gonna be something in this world. Because I've never seen no star, or no actress, no athlete, or nobody that has a name in history, if they're not original, you're not gonna remember them. I don't know. I never seen no two lookalikes make it huge as a star in this world. I never seen it, But Rick Ross, I'm mesmerized by that man. I told you I had the Teflon Don album in New York. I was going through hard times, yo, and that album helped me a lot. I discovered. I gotta give it to Rick Ross. I remember there's a wine that I want to give to Black Wall Street, to the game. Hopefully that corporation and the game merges and he accepts it. Put the Black Wall Street stamp on the Black Stone. That wine is just so nice. I discovered that during that Teflon Don album. I was drinking a lot of wine, as the Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon during that album. You know what I'm saying? White lines. I was smoking my Black and Miles Royale, the blue. That's the blessed Black and Miles that all came from Rick Ross's Teflon Don album. I was smoking that the Blackstone wine, and that wine is so fucking good. The Cabernet Sauvignon and the Merlot. I love that fucking wine. And I was sniffing some cocaine at the time. I made a little discovery on that product as well. I'm sure some people know of my discovery on the Yayo, and I was using and I was just the Black and Mild Royales. I'm in LA right now, yo. I go to the bodegas, I go to Food for Less, I go around the Black and Mild Royale. If you love Black and Milds, you love all your flavors, the Royale. I know I tried every Black and Mild. I know people have different taste buds, but that Royale is nice. A little wine, and I could smoke a Black and Mild Royale. Yo, you don't know how good that motherfucker feels. And then yo, when I'm high and drunk, yo, that Teflon Don album was rocking it. Yo, it took away my depression. He helped me a lot, yo. And that guy is smart, man. Don't fuck with him, man. You see what he talks about, man? His knowledge, the way he flows with the beats, man. That guy came out as a king, man. I'm mesmerized by Rick Ross. Mesmerized. He's in the Guinness World Book of Hip Hop. He deserves a plaque for that. No star, no artist ever did what Rick Ross did. No, I haven't seen it. You know, he came out as a king, huge. I mean, huge. East West king from right when he came out. You know, so he's like Rick Ross is huge. You know, Rick Ross is huge. You know, and I did not see, I haven't seen nobody hit the scene with that kind of pride, that kind of honor, that kind of respect, with that kind of a big of a name, right when they hit the hip hop scene. It's just amazing, man. That guy is huge. He's all over the radio, man. I'm telling you, I don't even listen to the radio right now, but I know he's all over the radio. He's been all over the radio since he came out. Whew. That guy's huge. And he keeps on throwing out hits and hits, man. Holy shit. That guy's amazing, man. Amazing. But otherwise, I want to end this vid. And I got my 3 cups of coffee. And with 6 teaspoons of sugar in the coffee box. So I drank, and this is my second cup. That's 3 and 3, and 6 cups of coffee. So like I mentioned, you know, they know these numbers more than me. I'm still waiting for a guide and for a connect. You know, I go around, you know, I keep on teaching people. I go to Metro PCS, I go to AT&T, I keep on making discoveries, keep on teaching people. Whatever I do, whoever I run into, you know what I'm saying? I just wait for a connect, you know? It could be big, it could be small, but you know what I mean? Money makes the world go around, you know? You got to take care of your health, you know? You got to eat properly, you got to exercise, you know? So we need money in this world, you know? And hopefully, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And everything else will fall into place, you know? You know, and they'll fix the rest for us. But otherwise, this coffee was great. Shout out to Rick Ross. Very special man. And we'll talk later, you know? And Drake is coming to my brain as well, right, as we speak right now, because Drake came out pretty big too. Started out from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah, I remember Drake, he was pretty big when he came out, you know? He came on the scene pretty big. But the media, yo, they gave Rick Ross a lot. You know, Rick Ross is huge, man. You know, they gave him the image of a you know, whoa, and he, not even just the image, that is him. He got it like that. Rick Ross is that huge, yo. And when he hit the scene, yo, it was amazing. But shout out to Drake as well. I love Drake, yo. I'm a big fan of Drake, you know. Remember, I gave Drake's gift, you know. I discovered it, you know, as well. His ego, his pride, his character, his conduct, his pride, yo. That guy, you know, he has many gifts, you know, and you know what I mean. He talks from the heart, you know. So I love Drake as well, and you know, and but this is definitely a shout out to Rick Ross. This vid, I'm a big fan of Drake as well. Remember that song with Kanye West and Beyonce? To my knowledge, I got a big ego. I want to see Drake do that. That's going. I want to see Drake do. Why I teach things is, I'm waiting for connect. Yes, I'm waiting for money, but it gives me a reason to live certain visions. You know, like my Popeye movie and Titanic movies. You know, like you know, bringing shit back. You know, retro shit. You know, but I would love to see Drake do that song. I got a big ego. You know what I mean? I know Kanye did nice, yeah, but I want to see Drake do that. You know, because you know, I just want to see what Drake could do with that. You know, so you know. Yeah, everybody loves Drake, right? Yeah, but Rick Ross, yo, you the man. Otherwise, love you guys. Shout out to Nas, Dre, Jay Z, of course, Beyonce, Rihanna, and who am I forgetting? Offset, Cardi B, um, what's her name? Puff Daddy, Shine, uh, Young M.A. I'm a big fan of Young M.A. I love her. And Snow White, the product, Nathaniel Cano, Ovi, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, so the game. Hell yeah, man. You know what I mean? I honestly, I practice what I know. I listen to what comes to me and my love songs of my youth, and all these things come back to me. It takes care of my pain and my anger because I had a hard life, and I love the beats. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to Dre. Yeah, I never forget those Beats headsets, man. You know what I mean? A lot of rumors on the streets of New York, yo. How much Dre made off those beats, man. Streets are talking, Dre. It's like, yo, man. Streets are talking, man. You know what I mean? Those beats were hot. Still hot, probably, because I'm not on the streets like that, But yo, man, there's beats all over New York. Dre had it on lock in New York when those beats hit the freaking when they hit the when they hit the market. Yo, man, I got an idea for Dre too, yo. He's gonna make a lot of fucking money. Well, yeah, listen to me, but uh, what Dre did with those beats was amazing. Shout out to Verizon. Verizon. I was with Verizon at the time, yo. I think the beats just hit the market or it came out later. I don't know, but those headsets are expensive, dude. And Verizon hit me off with a brand new Droid, and they sent me. It came with in the packaging. It came with a set of beats that go in your ears, Rojo. So they hit me off. Shout out to Verizon one more time. Verizon really meeting me well in New York. I love AT&T as well. Metro PCS, love you too. Worldwide, yo. You take care of us, for the people, you know what I mean? That's on, you know what I mean? We all love Metro PCS. We salute you. And, what can we do, This is the way it is, Some people have more, some people have less. You know what I mean? You just gotta do, if you can afford it, if you can handle it, go for it, Because you gotta keep yourself happy in this motherfucking world. You only live once, And you should always look at yourself before you look at somebody else, Some sick advice. But like I said, yeah, this vid is beautiful, and I'm a big fan of Drake, and the game loves Drake as well. And we're in the LA. Remember that song he made, 100? He loves Drake, man. So and I heard, you know what I mean. And remember, this is Dreland as well. Never forget that since I moved here. I have many visions, We made a lot of money in the West, a lot of money in the East, many discoveries. And hopefully we all come together and do better together. Shout out to Nas. Hopefully he drops that album. There's an album that's in my brain. I want Nas to do it. It's going to be called the UN. United Nations. I think he can handle that, worldwide. I think Nas could do that. He did a song with Jay-Z, Black Republicans. He did many songs, but I see that vision for Nas. I would love him to do an album like that. UN, just basically UN, United Nations. Shout out to Cam from Harlem, Diplomats, of course, very smart man. Jim Jones, all of them, very smart. Tekashi 6ix9ine, good dude. So you know what I mean? Shit happens, and you gotta learn how to forgive because it could be worse, and it could be worse. We gotta let shit ride sometimes, a lot of people been through a lot of shit. If you study, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people been through a lot of shit. Yeah, there's trauma and shit there, but you gotta depend on whatever you believe in to cure your problems and to fix your problems, And there's always a problem solver out there. There's a Mr. Fix-It out there that will fix your problems. But you gotta depend on them, And there's always a fucking way out, Never fucking think less, always fucking think big. Got that from Denzel, Motivational speeches on YouTube. I'm sure Barack's there, I probably studied Barack, of course, but it's not in my memory right now. I probably studied that Barack's speeches. But I do remember Denzel's speeches. I do remember Dr. Dre's speeches. Denzel's speech to the college, university with the blue uniforms, wearing a blue gown. Listen to that speech, numero uno. I listen to Dr. Dre's motivational speeches, Jay-Z's motivational speeches, and I listen to Denzel's. Denzel's stuck on my brain. Very strong-minded man. You know what I mean? That guy is a tough guy. You know, and his speech stayed in my brain. Dr. Dre and Jay-Z as well. And Barack Obama, I'm sure he has many motivational speeches. You know, I remember his inaugurations. You know, and I remember these things. You know, as a State of Unions, you know, it's stuck on my brain. You know, on YouTube, I haven't probably studied none of his speeches. I probably did. I probably forgot. But I do remember him when he was during his presidency. You know, he motivated me, and you know, and inspired me. You know, he's a smart man. He's smart. You know, he's cool. You know, one of the best presidents that ever existed. You know, he's on record. You know, shout out to Barack Obama. You know, everybody loves Barack. You know, no matter, you know, he got the whole world. You know, so you know. So he's cool. Otherwise, love, shout out to Farrakhan, Nation of Islam, gentlemen, our whole government, George W. Bush, his father, who else? Donald Trump. Yeah, I just want to thank all the presidents that I know, you know, and, you know, Ronald Reagan, you know, Bill Clinton. Everybody loves Bill. You know, so, Governor Newsom. I'm in the state of California. Mayor Garcetti, we love you. Mayor Bloomberg in New York, we love you. You know, so and we love you guys. You know, I mean, we live in this country. You know, no matter what we believe in, no matter what we are, you got to think for the world. You know, and everybody has their own agenda, and we're on the ring to fight and to do better than the other one. I'm sure everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to be better. You know what I mean? But we got to be like a 5-star general, yo. We got to want everybody to make it. I got a little bit of that from Red Cross as well. From these people won't hold me back. He motivates. He mentioned the song. I motivate my people. He wants, like, basically, he wants everybody to make it. Remember that song of Rick Ross's song with the Maybach? The one girl says, "You're never gonna get that car." Another girl told Rick Ross, you know what I mean? You're going to get that car. And Jay-Z mentions friend or foe. So you got to know who's your friends, who's your foe. Your foe would talk down on you. But your friends would say, you know what I mean? Like a 5-star general, you're going to make it. A physical trainer. What does a physical trainer do? Motivate you. You're going to make it. You could do it. You know what I mean? I mean, Rick Ross, I studied him. I learned a lot from him as well. Okay, this vid is going to go on the 6th channel. Shout out to Rick Ross. And love you guys. And I got my 33 coffee. And we're gonna advertise this properly on the 6th channel. You gotta study this vid. Remember, all my vids are edited, and they're gonna take care of me and fix everything properly for me. You know what I'm saying? There's eyes and ears everywhere, and you can't go wrong. Trust and reliance, and our depression, and our ingratitude will be cured. Otherwise, love you guys on the 6th channel.